We're in. What a start that was. I hope they didn't hear any of that.
Same.
But anyway, we're here. We're at OTT. I'm finally chatting with my man Archie. How are you, brother?
Love, I'm wonderful, thank you. Happy to be here.
It's been a while, man. I've been wanting to get this together for a while. How are you, man?
I'm good. Yeah, honoured to be here. This is exciting. In the most beautiful park in the UK right now.
It's up
the
there,
sun is
innit?
shining.
This or Polton's, I think.
Love
for
that.
for beauty, not
course.
for right. You know what I mean?
No, of course.
Yeah,
Happy to be here and excited to have a little chat with you, bro.
It's nice to hear your music around the parks, man.
Thank
Tell
you.
me a little bit about that. What's been going on? How did you get that gig?
Oh, wow, it was a couple of years back. I believe Park Vibes was the first time that I worked with the park, and that was to do like a couple of like modern remixes of some of the existing park soundtracks to give the event a little bit of hype and a little bit of a boost musically. So that was really fun. And then from there, I developed a really good working relationship with the park. Very grateful to do what I do, and I was so excited to start working on Halloween stuff as well.
Yeah, man.
So I have a big passion for Halloween. So it was really fun. I got involved with trailers, producing the Q-Line soundtrack for that.
Nice.
And then it just evolved from there. And really lucky to say that my music is everywhere.
It's madness.
It's all around.
Man.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
24.
24, man. Your music, it's crazy. Honestly, man, like I'm 35. I know I don't look it. You know, I found
You
the
look
photo of
incredible,
youth,
bro.
man. But
Trying to look like you.
Stop it, man. I don't blush now. But I've been in the music industry here or there for about 10, 15 years. I DJ in clubs, and I'm like a hip hop adversary. You know what I mean? I love that shit. And see, when I first got into the community, I spotted what you were doing. I heard some of your tunes. I had like outlines of the inside and stuff.
Thank
and
you.
I messed with it straight away, man. I loved it.
you
And then
so
to
much.
hear you, and the fact that you and the boys are all this like creative collective, and you're all doing your own thing, but to hear you specifically is what I connected with, man. That music, I think it's unbelievable, man. So how does it feel to walk through a theme park and hear your jams on? It must be crazy.
It's unreal. It hasn't really hit me yet. I've done a lot of stuff this year for Thorpe Park, and I still haven't had that moment of like it's really sunk in yet. But I'm very grateful that you like listening to my music. I really appreciate that so much, especially from back in the day as well.
Yeah, the old stuff I like, man. They're really chilled out. It's almost like lo-fi vibes, you know, that early stuff. And I like Harry Met Sally was one of the first ones I heard.
Yeah.
Still to this day, Martial, by the way.
Love.
Rocket. That is a
Thank you.
rocket.
So much fun to do live. That's one of my favourites.
Yeah, I bet, man. I bet the crowd enjoy that as well, don't they? That kind of thing. If anybody's watching hasn't checked out Archie's music, make sure you get on there, because it is class, man. And what I love is, like I said, that collective. Jack's like one of the greatest vlogger / sort of presenters, I think, of our generation. The guy there is killing it. Jack's killing it. Kieran, honestly, like I feel like that guy learned videography at Hogwarts.
Unreal, right?
Crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Master's degree in wizardry. Unreal.
That's what I'm saying. And you're 24, your tunes around the park. You're also young doing it. Like, I feel like we're like the budget Wish version of you
Shut
guys
up.
at the minute. You know what I mean? I'm doing the tunes. I'm at DJing. Telling you, man. No, it's killing it. So let's talk about your theme park music. Amazing, but
Thank
your
you.
own stuff. I know you just dropped a track. Congrats on that one.
Thank you, bro.
Loved it, man. Tell me a little bit about your process. How did you come up with that kind of stuff?
Sure. For me personally, music is all about expression.
Yeah.
I know it sounds a bit cringy.
No, it's right.
But
Yeah,
I don't talk too much. So when I'm writing music, I like to stick an instrumental on or produce a beat and then loop it. And I like to express myself on rap music.
Yeah,
I've always been a massive fan of it. Always loved it growing up. And I always used to be nervous. I was like, why should I rap?
I was the same, bro.
You know,
yeah,
it's like I don't look like my favourite rappers.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. But eventually, inspiring artists to me like Nick Brewer really broke that mold and inspired me to just give it a go. And so I started doing it, started picking it up, and then for me it's like my therapy session. You know, if I want to express how I'm feeling or express a mood or a situation, I'll always it's the most dependable thing for me, pen and paper, and I'll write down how I feel, and I'm just grateful that people enjoy listening to it.
Nah, it's crazy. Like I said, I used to spend hours in the studio. I used to work with bands. I played with a band called the Mouse Outfit for a while, who were like,
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness
man,
me.
I played with them a few times. I was one of the original MCs with them guys.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So
I love their
like I said, I'm
music.
35. So when I was your age,
Yeah.
you might not have been in the scene. Do you know
Oh
what I mean?
my-
I don't
no,
think you'd have got
definitely
in.
not. Yeah.
But yeah, we played like Liverpool, Castle. We played loads of places with that. So I've been around that, and I've been around that creative vibe.
Yeah.
And mate, honestly, big props to you, mate.
Thank
honestly,
you.
it's good stuff. And I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. So
Means
so
the
yeah,
world.
mate, it's class. So
Means the world.
as far as your theme park music, we'll get back to that.
Sure.
What would you say right now? I know it's going to be tough, but what's your favourite piece of music you've made for a theme park so far?
That's a great question. For me personally, it's probably going to go back to trailers. I think that was the first biggest soundtrack I made. It's like a 20-minute loop.
Like a soundscape.
Yeah, absolutely. And I packed so much into it. I had so many ideas, and I'm in love with that genre of like 80s synthwave. I was massively inspired coming off the back of going to Halloween Horror Nights, and they've been doing some amazing stuff with like 80s soaked vibes.
The Weekend was a bit that vibe, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Like 80s.
It's taken off right now, that 80s synth vibe. His 2 recent albums have been really reminiscent of that. So I loved doing that because that was like my favourite genre.
Yeah, man.
My favourite, I love Halloween, so that was also part of it. And I'll always look back and think, that was a special one. So I do really like that one.
That's awesome. I love the fact that, like you say, you're not just here, you're not thought, you're all over the place. Chessington got some bangers out here.
Yeah, thank you.
No, that's cool, man. I'm
all over the world now as well. This year, I've been branching out. I can't wait to share more projects.
Exclusives? Anyone that you work in?
Unfortunately, I can't talk about too much at the moment, but there's loads of stuff overseas that I'm really excited about doing. I've got a little bit of work for Lego at the moment, Dinosaur Land in California. I've been working on. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Archie on the West Coast, all right. Yeah,
it's been great, and obviously other parks around the UK as well, like Chessington. It's been amazing working with Avon Valley and their event Fear as well. Up and down the country, I've got some exciting stuff coming up this Halloween too, and I look forward to talking more about that soon.
Man, that is awesome. I'm looking forward to that too, man. So what plans have you got for the year? Any big trips planned? Anything that you're up to?
I tell you what, shock horror, I'm going back to Florida.
Get out. I think we might be there around the same time.
Should we have a pint over there?
100%, 1 or 2, yeah, definitely. I think we're early September, so.
Brilliant, me too. So I hope to see you there.
Sounds like a date, man.
You can't beat it. It sounds brilliant, mate.
My birthday as well, while we're there on the 10th. Are you there on the 10th?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Looks like it's happening, doesn't it?
Boom.
We'll have part 2 from Halloween Horror Nights.
Wow. What a location.
Awesome. So, apart from that, any other big trips or anywhere you're looking forward to getting to?
I'm not sure, There's a couple of bucket list roller coasters that have been built recently that I want to check out. Voltron looks fantastic. I'd hope to get back there. I love Rulantica. It's a great water park at Europa Park, on site, and I love their soundtracks too. I really fell in love with the Rulantica soundtrack, so I can't wait to go back and visit for Rulantica and their new roller coaster. I'm not sure when, but I'd love to go to Colmarden to check out Wildfire. That looks amazing.
It looks crazy.
Who knows?
Yeah, them RMCs over there, man, they look different. It's just in the middle of a safari park, isn't it?
The view looks incredible from the top.
Unbelievable. I mean, I like the view here, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean?
My view's wonderful, mate. Look at this.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a big hyper coaster in the back as well.
A couple of beers. We'll be laughing. I'm parched, actually, Jake.
Wow, the click. Crazy. Do you want some water, bro?
No, I'm cool,
Sure.
I'm cool. I need that amber nectar, I think. Do you know what I'm saying? So, tell you what, while we're on the subject, what's your drink, Archie? What am I buying you next time we're at the bar?
It's a great question.
What's your go-to?
Oh, butterbeer. Can I have one of them, please?
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
What about an alcoholic beverage?
Listen, stick anything in a butter.
Butterbeer with a bit of body in there.
Yeah. I love that. You got to have a nice mixer like that, and then you just add a little bit of something to it. But I'd say I'm a rum guy. I like spice rum. Rum and Coke is a go-to. Can't go wrong with it. But I like tequila if it's a shot. Okay. I love a bit of tequila.
See, I like a Desperado. It's got a bit of a tequila vibe, hasn't it? Can't have too many though.
Fair.
Eyes get a little low. Jake knows behind the camera nodding. You think it's all good. It's summery, and then before you know it, forget how to walk.
You're a bit of a lightweight when you go out drinking.
I didn't think I was, and then Desperado hit. Some nights I can hammer it, and all of a sudden it's like, right, I've got the Despo head. You know what I mean? It's happened. It's gone crazy.
I'm grateful to say I haven't experienced that. I hope not to.
So, as far as theme parks, we'll get onto it, because the people watching, I don't know if you knew, they like theme parks.
Love that.
Yeah,
Me
it's
too.
their vibe.
You guys are the best. Best hobby in the world.
It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's up there. I actually got told once to get a hobby on commenting on a theme park. I was like, this is it, mate. Sorry if it's not good enough. But as far as your sort of top notch coaster, right now, have you ridden Hyperia? Is that
no, not yet.
Right, okay.
As a filming, not yet.
We'll keep it out of there then. What's your top dog coaster right now, worldwide?
It's got to be my I say my zero cred. So my favourite personal roller coaster is Nemesis.
Okay.
But my top one, objectively, is Velocicoaster. There's just something special about it, especially at night. You're getting there though.
Yeah,
not long now.
September, bro.
It's gonna come quick.
Can't wait, man. Is it as good as it looks?
It is fab. Listen, a lot of people say it's right up there, so I feel like sometimes I have to warn people. I hope it's not overhyped.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it's kind of like the overall package. It sits perfectly in the park. Traveling through that ride, looking at the environment and just the quality of it is insane. Like I can't fault the quality.
That's
Everything
the thing over there, and everything seems to be just nailed.
It's 360 experience.
Yeah, man, crazy.
World class. But at night it really shines. So I rode it in the day and I was like, yeah, this is great ride.
Yeah.
But then once it hits nighttime and those blue lights come out and you hear the sound effects go past as you're going past all these dinosaurs.
The trains look crazy, don't they, at night, man?
Off-ride is just as good as on-ride.
Yeah.
And
I mean, obviously I've seen POVs, they never do it justice, but the off-ride footage, I'm always just like in awe of it. It's crazy.
Full package. I think it's just, for me personally, it just takes that crown.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. Right, as far as your music taste goes,
sure.
Who's your big dogs? Who's your maybe top 2 artists right now?
Wow. Personal to me, I think my favourite artists in the world, and I'll always kick myself looking back because there's loads of artists that I love.
I might judge you on this. I'm ready. I'm gearing up.
So, 2 people that I'm most inspired by are Shaka and Nick Brewer.
Nice.
That's just a personal thing for me.
Yeah. You like your D&B, don't you? You're into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I love drum and bass. Special genre. I don't know. It's probably because it's one of the fastest tempos in dance music.
I love garage. I was a bit older. I was in that garage era. As soon as I hear garage, anything like Architect. See, I can't even speak, man. I start no sleep.
Start spraying bars. Garage MC comes
anything
out.
like that, man. I just love that.
Yeah.
Garage. And when I'm DJing, I DJ like R&B and hip hop, but I always find myself drifting back into a little garage, like 10 minutes in the middle of a set.
What about you? What's your top players?
Do you know? I'm into like crazy underground hip hop.
Okay.
So I like people like Aesop Rock, Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. Like really, like Killer Mike. Love Killer Mike.
Sweet.
I used to love Eminem back in the day. Marsh Mathers LP vibes, Slim Shady LP. That's where I got that big. I realised that you can be a white and be a rapper. And I thought, wow, this is different. So that's when I started sketching stuff.
Nice.
And then it just sort of evolved. Like I said, when I started doing stuff with the Mouse outfit and them guys, we were actually originally called Brass House.
Yeah.
And we were like the brass band with the rapper coming out and stuff. We used to do like party hits, biggie hits and stuff. And that's how I started. And then we became the Mouse outfit, wrote songs for touring and stuff. And it was crazy.
Mate, playing live is special, isn't it? Especially when it's with
a band as well.
Yeah.
Like, and we had 2 sax players, trombonists, the brass.
Yeah.
Different. Like you walk out and you feel like you're the man. You feel like you've arrived. Do you know what I mean?
And I think that live instrument players, they are so talented. I once went to it was open mic night type thing, and they would just play all night for about 3 hours long, and people would just come and take instruments off each other and carry on, but they never stopped. The music never stopped, and I jumped on to spray some bars. I just gave them a tempo.
Nice.
And they would just do it.
No way.
It was unreal.
That's talent, that.
So cool.
Being a DJ, I can listen to a song and know what tempo it is, but to play a song in tempo is different.
Yeah. To have that sort of mentally, that metronome going in your head.
Tell you what,
very
man.
Impressive.
Got me thinking we should. Next Silkstone Unlocked.
Yeah.
We'll hire the band. We'll get the Mouse outfit in or something similar.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Unbelievable, mate.
I'd
love that. I think we do need a little collab. I think we need something to go on.
What, a diss track or something? Me and you versus the world?
I don't know if I've ever written a diss track, Archie. I can't.
I don't know about that.
As far as the diss track goes, though, for anyone who doesn't understand, obviously, we're men of the culture, Archie.
Of course.
Anything that's said in that diss track
stays in the music.
It's hilarious as it may be, but it is not serious. I remember at the time, a few people didn't agree with some of the things that some of the diss tracks were saying. Naming no names, Archie. So we're clearing that up right now.
Yeah.
All love.
It's part of music.
And the only reason I sent for you in a sent is because I thought you was the only guy who could probably take that. And you know what I mean, though? Because I know a lot of people were listening, and I think people got the wrong impression of it. This track for me is it's the culture, it's the art, and it's like a battle of the art, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like look at Kendrick and Drake, for instance.
It's blowing up right now.
I mean, I don't think they like each other. You know, I've got that picture.
Friends,
you know what I mean? But it's one of them things. So yeah, we'll clear that up right now. But what did you think of the diss tracks? Were you happy with them?
I loved it.
I know the Arch Nemesis, the first one.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Thank you, man.
It's class.
I love making them. It was so much fun. Like to me, lyrical warfare is just so interesting.
That's what it was about, man.
So interesting, and I love being able to flex my muscles because I'm not going to put out music that doesn't reflect me as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is like bottom line for me. But when it comes to diss tracks, that rule is broken.
That's gone.
I can be a demon and not have to worry about it.
I called Steve's Diva.
Yeah,
I would never have done that.
And we still call him that to this day, and he loves it.
Does he?
Because it's funny, bro. And that's the sort of banter that we like.
Mate, that has made my day. Calling him Diva. I thought he might have been upset with that, and I thought,
no, bro, because we love
Diva
that.
Diva is one of these people you cannot not love. He's the most lovable guy, the main character.
Of course.
That's what he is.
That spirit is honestly such a nice spirit to capture.
Yeah,
and I'm
he's
glad
class,
he walks
man.
around with that energy.
Yeah, he's a lovely, lovely guy. Yeah, but yeah, that's good, man. It was good, and I always rated your diss tracks. Thought they were wicked. And
Thank you.
Essentially, you started this whole wave. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you started this whole thing, and I'm a bit sad it's gone. Really, I think we should maybe bring them back.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, sure, I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it. We're bringing it back. I'm going to get Jake to guest verse on one.
I'd love that.
Yeah, he looks like a
Absolutely
rapper.
love
He's built. I think he looks a bit like Fred Durst. Put your head backwards. He looks like Limp
Yeah,
Bizkit.
now with the hat back.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Keep rolling, bro.
At least ad-libs, maybe a full verse.
We'll put a clip in of Jake with his hat backwards. We'll probably throw up this because that's his go-to, innit? Wicked, man. So, like, as far as the theme park industry, is there any like YouTubers that you watch? Do you watch much theme park content?
Yeah, I do. I love it. To be honest, I've stopped recently. I've just been so busy, but I love watching and supporting my friends.
Yeah.
Who make incredible content. Obviously, I know we spoke about it briefly, but Kieran and Jack, I owe them so much.
Yeah,
they're incredible people, incredible friends. I wouldn't be here where I am today without them.
I love
and
that.
their incredible work. So obviously, first off, shout outs to them. Like Jack's grind is ridiculous.
Yeah, crazy.
Like because I see it day in day out. Like I live in the same house as Jack.
Yeah, man.
He
That
is
must be sick, man.
constantly
How you
working.
guys-
It's fab. It feels like a factory. I feel like I
Yeah.
don't live in a house. I live in a factory, bro. Because we just get back and we just pump out work all the time.
That's sick,
and
man.
it's so inspiring.
Nice to have
like,
that
living in that
creative hub,
environment.
you know what I mean, where you can all...
Yeah.
That's it. And
It's
I love
class.
what I really liked. Like, I was getting back to that what I was chatting about before is how this collective sort of works so well. And I remember Jack, I think it was his SLK launch, and you did a little tune for it.
Yeah.
And it was like, and
Yeah,
then
it's like, why
Kieran's
not?
done the video.
Yeah, it's
and I was
brilliant.
like, these boys are this is that is what growing up I needed. That, you know, I wasn't lucky enough to have that circle of friends with that same interest at heart.
Yeah.
But with the talent to back it up,
Oh,
man.
bless, bro.
Honestly, you're so lucky to be in that situation, and I'm
I'm
glad that you're
so
all
grateful
harbouring
to be
it,
in
man.
this
Yeah.
situation. It's so sick because like if Kieran needs like any of Kieran's adverts that he's doing, I'll score them. Not all of them, but most of them, and I'll put sound effects to it, make sure they sound as crisp as possible. And then if I need a music video, I just call Kieran.
Of course you do.
It's brilliant.
I'm the same
That
with
sort
Dan.
of stuff.
Dan's got me. Yeah, man.
But yeah, just quickly go back to the YouTubers because I watch so much.
Oh, yeah,
and I want to
yeah.
shout out a few. I watch so many people. Obviously, shout out Jack Silverstone. His YouTube channel's unreal. But
Geezer.
the Bears Escape, I love watching
Oh,
them.
yeah,
at the moment.
yeah, massive,
Obviously,
man.
Off the Tracks are decent as well. Not too bad.
Never heard of him. Who?
I love like just making a meal at the end of the day and just watching like YouTube. Me and Jack love it. We sit and we binge and we watch like videos like that. Shout out like Parks and Pints, Cups and Coasters, all sorts.
Parks
Archie
and
Deeves has been
Pints.
doing videos as well
Yeah,
recently
I
as well.
spotted
It's
he
nice
released
seeing
one
them.
today, didn't he? Actually,
Yeah, part 2, Danilux. Check it out.
But Parks and Pints had a meteoric rise, didn't they?
Yeah.
Tell you what, man. They were
Ghostbusters, fellow Ghostbusters, them.
I love them girls, man. They're class.
Yeah,
No,
they're
that's
brilliant.
good.
But yeah, check out those channels because they're awesome.
Yeah, man. Wicked. And tell you what, while we're here, we'll shout out your Orlando movie.
Thank you, bro.
It was wicked.
Part 2 coming soon.
I've never watched, like, Mr. Beast recently did like a 40-minute video. I was like, I ain't watching 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's long.
Thought, no way, I ain't got
Yeah.
that time. It was like an hour and 20 or something. I watched the whole thing. End
mental.
credit roll. I was like, time is it? I got
Really?
absorbed in it.
Thank
man.
you
It's
so
funny.
much.
And I feel like we try and make that similar kind of content where it's really light-hearted. You don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
You know, you're all witty, you're all
You're on
funny.
holiday, innit?
Yeah,
Like, you gotta
man.
have a good time.
You're all the boys, and that's what I love, man. Like I said, I kind of see us guys and you guys a little bit. You know, you guys are tight knit and keep that, man. Harness it. Are we good?
We're better.
And we're
Listen, enthusiast boxing. I
don't know
reckon I
about
can take
that,
that.
mate. And like, not long ago, these guys were like, "Should we challenge Archie and Jack to a game of football?" I was like,
Oh, yeah,
"No,
brilliant. Here we go."
no. Like, we've got tits. You know
Shut
what I
up,
mean?
man.
Like,
Shut up,
no.
bro. Pecs, bro.
Maybe tits v pecs. No, I'm not doing that. Like, I know you can outrun me because I can't run Archie. So
And we chose the hottest day of the year to do that, by the way.
it wasn't happening. I wasn't doing that. I'm not travelling down here to pull my groin. I'm not doing it. Glass groin, they call me.
Really.
Paul,
That's rough.
Paul Glass going. Got there,
You got there
right?
in the end. Yeah. That's funny, mate. That was good fun. Really good fun.
that was
Again, it's
good.
stuff like diss tracks like that. It's very light-hearted. Obviously,
Yeah, man.
it's nice to have that like
Just sometimes
challenge, but
I
it's
just take things too far, actually. Sometimes, do you know?
part of the fun, isn't it?
Can't help
It'd be
myself.
boring if things didn't have a little bit of friction.
It's
mate.
like in the episodes, like we'll be chatting away, and Jake's giving us like some nice insights, and you know Dan's saying stuff wrong, Rob's being Rob, and I just can't help myself but
Someone's
say
got to be
something.
a menace. Someone's got to do it.
Can't help it. Honestly, I feel like Arch Deeves is your cheeky
Yeah.
one.
He's
Says some
definitely
outrageous stuff.
He's definitely the little menace, the little devil on your shoulder.
I wanted to say that I was the Arch in the group. I don't think I am. I think I'm Arch Deeves. I just realised. Nightmare, bro. No, that is class, man. But yeah,
Cheers.
as far as it goes, you and the boys killing it,
Thank
loving
you.
it. Looking
Thank you so
forward
much.
to seeing what's coming up next.
Thank you, my friend.
The new
Hey,
music,
likewise.
Go and check out this music. Top one.
Thank you very much.
Banger.
Appreciate
Martial
that.
as well.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. This has
Out
just
now.
been an ode to Archie, this.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you'll have no viewers by the end
People are
of
going to be watching it like, these guys, get a room. You know what I mean? No, but anything you want to say, anyone you want to shout out before we wrap it up, Arch?
Just want to shout out the guys for having me on their channel, giving me this space to talk. You know, it's not often that I get to speak. Obviously, I'm a musician, so most of this stuff I'm never speaking. You hear a lot of my chords and melodies, but it's nice to be able to have a little chat about this and express myself through a microphone. So yeah, I do greatly appreciate that space to do it.
World class, man. And like I said, congrats on all the new music. Congrats on getting your music in the parks. That's an achievement, bro. Like that is.
Yeah, I'm humbled.
Musicians wouldn't, get to that point in their career. So yeah, congrats, bro. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm looking forward to continuing this in Orlando
With a butterbeer in hand.
Oh mate, it's
man.
been a pleasure. Everybody, Archie Stevens.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Like and subscribe, guys.
Don't forget about that one.
What?
Flappy gliding.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do I have to say that?
I think so. Dan, does he have to say it?
Flappy gliding.
Yeah, we say happy.
Stitching me up.
I am.
Happy riding.